welcome to another instructional USB video. This time we will be going over how to replace slide rod bushings on a generic USB filler. To begin with, we will assume that the lower valve and any associated hardware has been removed from the bottom of the slide shaft so we can access the bushings we will replace. In the case of an ELG, the upper actuator also must be removed. Please see a separate video for information about height adjustments to the valves. After the valve has been removed from the machine, start by using a 1/2-inch wrench to remove the slide block bolt. Then, using a small flathead screwdriver, remove the slide shaft retaining ring from its seat. Now the upper valve assembly can be removed from the machine, and you can also remove the upper slide shaft assembly assuming the roof of the filler isn't in the way. Otherwise, you may have to rotate the machine for each valve to get past the roof. Again, using the small flathead screwdriver along with your fingers, collapse the slide rod bushings and remove them from their seats. At this point, we can insert the new bushings. During this installation, use your fingers to collapse the slide rod bushings and seat them into their places on the upper and lower slide rings. The bushings will be allowed to fully expand again when they are properly seated into their respective cutouts. It's important to note that the 5/8-inch guide rod bushings are not symmetrical. The thicker flange must face up, while the lower flange goes to the bottom. Next, to gain access to the alignment rod bushing, first, use a 5/16-inch Allen wrench to remove the upper and lower alignment rod mounting bolts. You can now remove the alignment rod with the cam follower assembly attached. Next, remove the alignment rod from the cam follower assembly to gain access to the alignment rod bushing. Now, using the small flathead screwdriver with your fingers, collapse the alignment rod bushing and remove it from its seat. The bushing will be allowed to fully expand again when it is properly seated into the slide block. You can now install the alignment rod through the new alignment rod bushing. Insert the alignment rod and cam follower assembly back into its place in the machine. When the slide rod is installed completely before the valve is attached again, check to make sure that the slide rod can properly slide up and down first. Next, we will install the mounting bolts. First, apply the blue Loctite to the alignment rod mounting bolt threads. Use the 5/16-inch Allen wrench to install the upper and lower alignment rod mounting bolts and tighten them. Now you can install the upper valve assembly through the upper and lower slide rod bushings. Using your fingers, install the slide shaft retaining ring into its seat on the slide shaft. Slide the block up against the snap ring and tighten the bolt back up against the slide shaft so it engages the groove, as shown here. At this point, the bushings have been replaced and the valves can be reassembled for the slide rod assembly.